Hi everybody, it's Stephanie from WB Homestead. It's April 11th and I'm here with a quick update on what's going on the homestead. I'm not sure if you could tell by my voice, but it's been a rough couple weeks. I've had this virus, sinus infection, upper respiratory infection thing, and it's nasty. So I do feel 100 times better today than I have. So hopefully that means I'm on the mend. I will not be doing a lot of talking in this video just because it's still kind of difficult. But anyway, I just wanted to share with you a few of the updates we have going on around the homestead, some new additions. My seedlings I did get started and how they're doing and all that fun stuff. I will be transplanting some of them today because they're outgrowing pots again. So, okay, so here are some of the seedlings I've got started. These are my Amish paste tomatoes. I think I have 11. I have a couple over here also that survived the first transplant. I always plant a little bit extra anyway because I always end up losing some during that first transplant. So, and I believe it's 11 as of the last count that has survived so far. I'm going to be transplanting these into the bigger pots today, so the 11 that are left. I did start some of my, see if I can get them turned around here without dumping everything. Like this is my zucchini. I just started this, believe it or not, about 2 weeks ago. I have not had them take off like this ever before. So I will probably be putting these out into the bigger greenhouse that I'm going to set up on the deck out here this week because we're actually supposed to be in the 50s, 60s, and 70s now. Yay. I have some tomatillo. I have 3 tomatillo plants. This is my first year trying those. I have some Italian heirloom tomatoes that I'm trying to just have 3 of those also. So again, the fact that I only have 11 of my Amish paste tomatoes that survived is totally fine because, you know, it still will put out a lot of fruit. So, and then back here in the back corner, I have, oops, oh, that's more of the tomatillos. And I have, oh, paprika. These 3 are paprika that I'm trying for the first time this year also. As you can tell, not everything comes up, but I use all heirloom, non-GMO seeds, so it's totally expected. Down here are my onion starts. I've never started onions from seeds before, so, I'm sorry, these are actually my, these are my onion. I have onion and garlic chives, they look the same. So I'm not sure how these are going to do. It's an experiment I tried this year. I do have bulbs, just in case. I have some butter crunch lettuce that I'm going to be transplanting outside this week to a raised bed that we have set up with a cold frame, basically. And I have celery, which I've tried. I started from seed. It looks like it's doing all right. I don't use lights on any of this stuff. As you can tell, it just sits in front of this window in my dining room, and it's a south-facing, or in my kitchen, actually. It's a south-facing window, so they get lots of light, and I try rotating them around every couple days. I have Hungarian wax peppers. And then my jalapenos, I'm going to replant because they did not come up, which, first time ever I have not had jalapeno peppers come up. So I'm not sure what's going on with that, but I have my red habaneros. I have 3 of those that came up really well. Surprisingly, all of my bell peppers came up. These are usually the ones I struggle with. I usually cannot get them to come up, and they all came up amazingly. It's usually my hot peppers I get come up really well, and the sweet peppers don't. Something in the air this year, I'm not sure. I have a gourd mix here that's just kind of popping up there. My pumpkins haven't come up yet, which I just planted them, so that's all right. I have a spaghetti squash that kind of went crazy too back here, just like the zucchini, which I'm kind of blown away by. And I did try to plant some sage. I've not really ever had good luck planting my herbs from seed for some reason. So I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong. Down here on this tray, I have some garlic chives. Those will be getting transplanted outside. I do have some oregano that popped up there. Just a few. Some rosemary. That's actually looking pretty good. My cumin, not so well. Oh, and I do have sage down here. I forgot I had 2 different types of sage. And then my broccolis and my cabbage and my cauliflower, and I'll be transplanting those today too to the bigger pot, which I never knew you could do that with the brassicas. I just found that out from another YouTuber, and I cannot think of which channel it was on. While I've been sick, I've been binge watched a lot of YouTube because there's nothing else I could do. So anyway, so that's just an update there on the seedlings. And I'm gonna, oh, I forgot this tray over here. Few random marigolds. These are actually from seeds that I propagated 3 years ago. So I was not expecting a ton of them to come up anyway, because they are 3 years old. But I got a couple of them, and it didn't hurt to put some dirt in there, throw a few seeds in there, and I might even put a few more in and see. I mean, we have plenty of time. It's only April 11th, so anyway, so that's the garden, the seedlings, and I'm going to show you a few other updates that we have. So this is Chewy. Chewy is our Palomino buckling. He is, you have to excuse the dog, he's jealous back there. He is the first of our breeding stock. So he is just about 3 months old now. So he is currently in my living room in this cage that we have. But this week, since the weather's broke, or is breaking, I should say, we are going to be doing the addition for the rabbitry out there and building him a big hutch out there. He is on a wire. We did modify this cage because it was one of them you just bought, and it just had like the plastic tray that he walked in all the time, so that he was constantly in his pee and poo, and that's not what I wanted. So we modified a little bit, put some screen over top, put the tray underneath, and he does have his board in there so he can sit on his board. He doesn't get sore feet. He lays on that. And when we do an outdoor one, it'll be different. This was just a temporary housing thing because it was kind of a fast thing, actually, that we ended up getting them because I saw somebody that had them that was here for the rabbit show in March, and so we're like, oh yeah. Right now, Chewy's our only, his name is Chewy, short for Chewbacca. My husband's a Star Wars nut, so. Right now, he's our only one. Oh, there's one of the puppies. Gotta go come investigate. They do really well with them. So. We're not planning on breeding them like tomorrow. The main reason I got him when I got him was for fertilizer, because I've heard and read everywhere that how great rabbit poo is for fertilizing the gardens, and I thought, well, this will be a good way to, get some of that, and trust me, he puts out a lot. So anyway, so we are gonna look for New Zealand doe for him probably in the next month or so. So I can't do anything in my house without getting attacked by my dogs. We have a little zoo. So anyway, it's Jake. He's our 14-year-old Weimaraner. And then the other 2 are just mixed breeds that we rescued, so. But yeah, so anyway, the main purpose of Chewy right now is he's going to be our buck, our main probably breeding buck, but is for his donations to the garden. So stay tuned for videos on the building of the outdoor stuff for him. So let me show you what other additions we have now. So in our garage, we have some new chicks. Well, they're not new either. It's been a couple weeks. They are, I got them March. I think it was the 12th. The 8th or the 12th, I can't remember. It was actually the same weekend that we got Chewy, so excuse me, they're about a month old. They are, let's see if I can get a peek in here without freaking them out too much. We have 2 amber links. The light color ones are amber links, which I've not had them before, but I heard they were pretty good egg layers. There's one of our Jersey Giants. We have 2 of the Jersey Giants. And then there's one of the Silver Lace Wyandottes, and we have 2 of those. And these are the first time we've gotten any of these breeds. Trying to stay with the heritage breeds. You do get a lot of mixed information out there about what is actually technically heritage breeds for the bird or for the chickens. But anyway, this will add a little bit color to our flock. We have we started our flock with the hybrids because we didn't know when we started. We had no clue anything about heritage this or heritage that, or so we got the black sex links and some red sex links or red pullets. And that was our first flock. Last 2 years ago we added a couple buff Orpingtons, a couple Americanas, and a couple Barred Rocks. I can't think today. Still on the medication, so. But we our first flock, the hens are 4 years old, going on 4 years, and we've noticed a big slowdown in the egg production and the quality of the eggs. So, I mean, they still get, we feed them well, we feed them. They always have grit, and we give them lots of extra stuff. I give them mealworms and tons of greens all year round, and so nothing has changed with the quality of food. I'm sure it's probably just the age of the hens. So we are actually and we actually have 2 of those that have never, ever, ever laid an egg before. So 2 of the 4-year-old of the black sexlings never laid an egg before. So we've just decided this year that we're going to cull them. And so these 6, when they get to laying age, will be replacements for those. I believe we're just going to cull 6 of them. So our flock size will stay the same. But so anyway, yeah. So that's some of the new additions that we got going on right now. I will be putting up more videos. I know I've said that in the past. I was working full-time at that point, so it was really, really hard. I don't know how people do it that work full-time all the time, like Michigan Snow Pony. Like, I know she works nights. Hats off to you. I don't even have half the operation you have, and I was like struggling trying to find time to do everything. But anyway, so that situation has changed for me, so I will have plenty of time to put up more videos in that. Just starting, this is my first week, so. But anyway, I hope you guys have a great day. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to share them. Please like and share the videos. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I look forward to talking to you soon. Thanks. Have a great day.